Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my frugality channel, Skint Living UK. Today I want to talk about Christmas boxes of biscuits. I know they're just like getting more and more expensive. The boxes are getting smaller, or should I say the boxes stay the same size but the contents are getting smaller. We are being ripped off royally, and shrinkflation is the name of the game that the supermarkets are playing now. The biscuits that I'm about to show you are from Asda. I haven't got it in for Asda. I just think they're a typical supermarket, so the mid-range prices to give you an idea what I'm going to have about. So here we go. So what sparked it off was I got some Jaffa cakes the other day. Here they are. And they were on offer for 90p for a box of 10. Now, I'm an old fart. Jaffa cakes, the actual proper Moffatty's Jaffa cakes, I've always been a box of 12. So as well as the actual biscuits getting smaller and thinner, they put 10 in a box now rather than 12. So it's like you're being doubly robbed, isn't it? Because the biscuits themselves, or cakes, whatever you want to call Jaffa cakes, because it's almost questionable whether it's a biscuit or a cake, are smaller, thinner, and now there's less of them. They've got them on special offer at the moment for 90p. So if you like Jaffa cakes and you go shopping in Asda, they're 90p at the moment. I don't know if it's cheaper or more elsewhere. All I know is that's the offer at the moment. But if you buy a box of 20, which isn't on offer, it's £2.48 for 20. So £2.50 virtually. So it's like over 10p, easily 12p a biscuit, a cake. And if you look at the box of 30, it's not much more. It's £2.74 for 30. So if the offer isn't on anymore, I recommend you buy the triple pack, because it's much better value, because it's only about 25p more than the pack of 20, so you might as well get the box of 30 just for a few pence more. So there's a recommendation from me. I'm not a professional, it's just what I've noticed in the shop. I was looking at Fox's Viennese because they're sort of like shortcakey biscuits, swirly biscuits, and I like Fox's. I think they do nice biscuits. They're doing a box at the moment for £4.24, so that works out just over 77p per 100 grams if you're buying the box. But if you buy the individual packets, the 132, and it's cheaper per 100 grams. So you literally are better off buying a few individual packets than the box. So I think because they put it in a box, and we sort of work on autopilot at Christmas time, don't we? We think, oh, I'll pick up a box of biscuits for Christmas, like we do with crackers, and then we end up leaving half of them. So I recommend, if you're looking for these Fox's Fabulous Viennese biscuits, which is a bit of a mouthful, I recommend you buy the individual packet, because it works out much cheaper per 100 grams. And if you're not getting your way through them all, it's going to waste, whereas individual packets are going to stay fresher for longer, because you only open up the packet at a time, whereas the box, once it's open, that's it then, isn't it? They go all soft and soggy, and the next day they're not as nice as the first day. So unless you and your family and friends are planning on scoffing them all in one day, I certainly recommend that you buy the individual packets. What started me off as well was the Chucky Fingers. Now they've got all different ones. They've got caramel ones, they've got white ones, and they've got the traditional brown chocolate ones. And the 148 on offer at the moment for a standard box. They've got a family box which has got a bit more, but it's not good value for money really, because it's £1.29 per 100 grams, whereas the normal box is £1.30 per 100 grams. So there's not much difference. You're not really gaining anything there. So if you're not going to get through a big box, again, I recommend you buy the smaller box, because they're just not as nice the next day, are they? Once the air gets at them, they're just, yeah, a bit lacklustre. When I was a kid, me and mum always used to get these because there was loads in them. They were cheap, and there was things in there that we always used to argue over: the chocolate biscuit, the chocolate finger, the chocky chip biscuit, and the jammy rings. We weren't that fussed on the others. We'd eat them, but they were the main ones, especially the chocky fingers and the jammy rings. It was always a bone of contention between me and my sister. And the 198 at the moment, but the box was really thin, and it's only 400 grams in the box. I just blow this up. If you look here, 400 grams. Okay, it's 49.5p per 100 grams. Now, years ago, you used to be able to buy a kilogram box of these. So there was like half a kilogram box, which was 500 grams, and a kilogram box, which is obviously 1,000 grams. So the 500 box became 454, which is a pound of biscuits, and now they're down to 400 grams. So the box is painfully thin. There's not much there, and it's 198. So I think you are literally better off buying the biscuits separately. You will get better value for money, and you get the biscuits you actually want. So you can buy a packet of chocky fingers, you can buy a box of jammy rings, you can buy a packet of chocky biscuits and get what you want. Because I like Nice shortcake bourbons, they're really dirt cheap ones. Custard creams, excuse me, they're the really cheap biscuits, and the ones that are elevating are the chocolate ones and the jammy rings. So again, if you're not going to scoff them all in one day, the next day they're a bit lacklustre. So I definitely recommend, again, you buy individual packets because it will stay fresher for longer, and you will actually get the biscuits you want. Because if you're not fussed on shortcakes or custard creams, for example, it's been a waste, isn't it? So there you go. There's my little moan. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention McVitie's Victoria, because sometimes we get these. So that was better than the family circle ones, because there was more chocky ones, and there was always like gold wrapped ones, and they're 448. So yeah, like anything else, you get what you pay for. So I definitely think the way to go is not to buy boxes. The only one that's worth buying in a box probably is the chocky fingers if they're on offer, and the Jaffa cakes, because obviously they come in a box. I know you can get really long, tall boxes like walking cane, walking stick size of Jaffa cakes, but they're not proportionally better value either. So there you go. There's my little gripe about biscuits for Christmas. I think you just got to be careful. Look at the price per 100 grams and see which biscuits you think is better value for you, and are you going to scoff them all in one day? And if not, they're going to be soggy and a bit the next day, and it's not worth the money because you're throwing your money away. So please like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and it would be great if you give us a smiley face or a thumbs up. Thank you. Hope to see you tomorrow, and bye for now.